Peace. Just for this moment. Just for this moment. Do what is right for your own heart. Just for this moment. It is all we have. That is all that is here. In this present moment. Let us do what is right for our own heart and see what that may do for others. Just for this moment, let us let go of this need to control, to have a knowledge or a security of an outcome, and just be present for ourselves. Let us receive in presence. Let us return in presence the gift that has been given, and that you have a being of your own, that you have a heart, and that you may care well for it. Perhaps we never learned how. And that is okay. That is a good awareness to come to. Perhaps I do not know how to care for this heart of mine. Perhaps that is why I'm always trying to give it away. Perhaps someone else will do better with this heart of mine. Perhaps they can care for it better than I can. It's a funny thing to think about. But just for this moment, let us return here. Let us come back to our center and have a gratitude and an acceptance and a reception of our own heart. Let us listen to it. What secrets, what stories does it tell? That was a funny thing, you know. It's a funny thing because it is always something that seems to be hidden from us. Our heart's true desire. But we are always stumbling and finding our way to it. And that is something to be grateful for. And that is a good reminder for us, you know. That you are always finding it. You don't need to be so perfect. You don't need the security of knowing what's going to happen. And you do not have to give your heart away. Let it be yours. Stumble upon that path that it is laid before you. Have a story to tell. And it's blessed in that way, you know. That there is a path before you. And that you are always in some way receiving what is needed now. You are always being delivered that. What is needed now. The lesson that will take you where you next need to be going. What will be present in the next moment. You are being given what is needed for it now, in this moment. That is just a good thing to remember. In a world of uncertainty, be a place of stability for your own being. Be a good home for yourself, for your heart, that it may be well and do well for others. You know, I'm a bit of a funny thing to myself in many ways. I'm very contradictory in my own nature. That I'm always experiencing things to the severest degree. I'm in many ways a person of extremes. And it is funny to me. The peace is something that has never withheld me. But what would I do with it? What would you do with peace? And it is good to know, you know, we cause these storms in our life. And that we are, in the same way, the calm that will come. And then you will have a story of a storm. And the beauty you found in it, the peace in what was severe, the calmness, the steadiness, the house that you have built here, this home for the heart that is yours. And how we learn to care for ourselves in all times and places of uncertainty. It is a good thing to remember, you know. You are your closest company. You will be the greatest friend that you have in this life, and the greatest enemy. And we do not need to be afraid of that. No, we do not need to be afraid of it. But it is important to know that you will not escape it. That there is no getting away from your own heart. There's no getting away from yourself. No bit of beauty that is. And to know that the path you are walking is yours. You may not like it right now, but it is your path. And if you stop here, you will never know where it is taking you. And so since we are going to be our greatest friend, our greatest ally, and our greatest enemy, that is okay. Let us not abandon ourselves. Sometimes it is good to have an enemy. And it is good to have a friend. It is good that we can learn from ourselves and that we can grow and that we are always compounding in that way. You know, you are always gaining interest. You are becoming more from that. That you are a contradiction. That you are a mystery. That there are secrets within your own heart that you have not discovered or uncovered. That you may never get the chance to know. But they are in there. They dwell within you. They are a part of you. And you can find this part of yourself hidden and mysterious in all places. Like you are getting to know yourself in every stranger's face. And perhaps the way you care for them, perhaps that is a care that belongs to you. It is a right that you are correcting within your own self to help another. It is a love that you are restoring to your own being, that you would seek to love another. The storm that you witness on the outside, you know, that is within you. And the calm that comes, that is within you. And perhaps it is enough, you know, just to acknowledge that that is occurring. That that is a good way to care for your own heart. To acknowledge this grand and mysterious adventure that you are set apart on. And to be fully involved within it. To have peace within that. That this is what is needed. What is before me, what is within me, this is what is needed. For the resolution of my own being. For this house, this home that I'm building, to be one that sustains love, whatever is occurring, what is before me, what is within me. Is it calm? Is it a storm? It is needed. And I accept it. I accept the storm of my own heart, the mystery of my own heart, the secret I have yet to know that dwells within me. I will give you a home. This heart of mine. And in this moment, I will care for you in that way. In all things before me, in all things within me, and before and within you. Let us all become together in that way. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks. Grateful, God, that you are courage, strength, protection, with you. Peace.